Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Right in the Garden. I am Candace. I'm an AmeriCorps member that partners with Food Right, and today we're going to show you how to harvest your caprese snack garden. We've been waiting all season long to show you guys the delicious snack that is a caprese salad, which you can go grow all three main ingredients in your garden all throughout the summer and enjoy the snack at the end of the summer. It's delicious and I can't wait to show you guys. I'm actually filming this video a little bit ahead of time. It is July here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A lot of the people at Food Right are going on vacation in August, so I don't have ripe tomatoes yet. It's been a bit of a year here. I don't know about where you are, but here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it kind of was really cold up until Labor Day for some days, which is pretty normal for Wisconsin, I think. And then it got hot. It got so hot and dry. We're in a drought, I think. So we've had some difficulty. At least I have. My tomatoes aren't ready yet. But comment below. Tell me how your tomatoes have been growing. I don't have any ripe tomatoes to show you, but I'll walk you through the process. So we're going to harvest tomatoes, basil, and some Greek oregano for our caprese snack garden snack. And this is what you need to do in order to be ready for making the snack next week. So let me take you outside in my backyard garden. All you need today is some scissors, some clean scissors and clean hands. So I want to quick show you guys my tomatoes. They're looking good. Like I wouldn't say the plants are loaded, but there's some tomatoes here. They're just not blushing yet. So you can see they're green. They're very hard still. They're not soft to the touch at all. This is a red type of tomato, a red colored tomato. So once it starts to blush, I'll walk outside one day and probably see there's a little pink on it up here. Once I see that pink, I will actually go ahead and take some scissors and harvest this tomato right here, bring it inside and put it over a paper towel on my windowsill and let it ripen indoors. That'll take 1 to 2 weeks, maybe even a little less time depending on when you harvest it, how warm it is inside. I like to do it this way because I have lots of chipmunks and squirrels that love to eat my tomatoes once they start to ripen, and I don't want to give them that because they don't even like the tomatoes, you guys. They take one taste of it and then they throw it on the ground because they don't like the taste, and then it kind of ruins it for me. So I like to harvest my tomatoes once I see a first blush on them and bring them inside. You could put it on your windowsill, you could put it in a paper bag, you could put it in a cardboard box to help it ripen. You just might want to check on them to make sure they're not moldy, and you don't want to wait too long. I definitely don't recommend you put your tomatoes in the refrigerator. That will mute the flavor and texture. Okay, so that's the tomatoes. Now I want to show you guys harvesting the basil. It's very similar to what I showed you before with pruning the basil, but harvesting basil, I treat it like pruning the basil. So pruning the basil is great because it helps the basil get bushier and grow more basil. That's what we want, right? We want as much basil as possible. So I come down to the bottom of the plant. Let me show you guys a little closer. I am not shy with harvesting basil. Do you see this guy right here? There's a leaf node where I pruned it before. I pinched off the top. I just go ahead to wherever there's a leaf node that I want to take off, and I pinch it right above the leaf node. You can do it with scissors or your hands, as long as your hands are clean. So yeah, I do this. I'm gonna do it on all my basil plants. I need a solid handful of basil for this recipe. One thing to note, the tomato I would recommend to harvest a week or two before so it can ripen, or go ahead and grab some tomato from a farmer's market or some local place so that you can make the snack with us. You don't have to be growing it in your garden. So the tomato you harvest a week or two early. The basil I recommend you harvest the day of. Let me take you to my oregano. What a nice day out. I like this warm weather. I don't know about you guys. Oops, so sorry. Can hardly see it, but here is my oregano. It grows low to the ground, at least this type of Greek oregano does. And this is a great type of oregano to make this snack. So I need 8 stems for this recipe. At least amount that I want to make. So I just go around and I clip the stems off until I have as much as I need. And again, you kind of want to harvest the oregano when it comes time to make the recipe, if you can. If you need to wait a day or two or a few hours before you make the recipe, I recommend putting the basil in some water and treat it like a cut flower and put it on your countertop. I wouldn't recommend refrigerating basil. It wilts. The oregano, it's a woodier type of herb, so you can either wrap it in a moist paper towel, put it in your refrigerator that way, or you could put it in a glass of water too. So that's it. We just harvested our herbs, which will grow back, so don't be shy to harvest your herbs. And I showed you relatively how I like to harvest my tomato. My tomatoes will be blushing soon. It's July here. I can't wait. It's been quite a weird growing season. So thanks for watching. That's how you prep for your caprese snack. I'm also going to show you the ingredients you'll need in just a few seconds, but thanks for harvesting with me. Hey everyone, it's Candace with Food Right in the Garden. You may have just watched a video that I made about a week ago. It's actually the first week of August when I'm making this video. And about a week ago, I shared with you how to harvest the caprese salad snack garden. And in that video, my tomatoes were not ripe yet. I think I may have said my tomatoes and my entire garden is a little bit behind this year for a few reasons. But I got home from work today, just now. It's later in the afternoon, and I noticed my first tomato is finally ripening. So I'm gonna go outside and harvest it real quick because it's just starting its first blush color. I'm gonna bring it inside and I'm going to let it ripen indoors and eat it in about a week or two. I can't wait. So I wanted to bring you with me and show you what it looks like. Okay, I saw this as I was coming inside my house. The red was very noticeable amongst the rest of the green of the plant. So you can see here, it's just starting to turn colors. Ignore my Band-Aid, please. The rest of it's still green, but yeah, I'm just going to harvest it when I'm off camera. I only have one hand right now, close to the stem, but I'll leave this part on, and I'll cut it close to the stem, bring it inside, and let it ripen on a windowsill with a paper towel underneath. So yay, caprese snack.